Wahoo! 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 Hey, hello! Hi, how's it going, everybody? We have about 5 seconds left of the ads, but how's it going? I'm so tired. I'm exhausted tonight. Yeah, I'm back with like everywhere hats all the time. Used to decorate hats, cool trinkets and pins. Yeah. Back when instead of making pins out of wood or metal or bone or whatever, make it out of really tough, really sturdy, dried meat. It's like the What? Meteor hat pins. Is that a Simple Flips reference? Is that what that is? What in the world? Okay, but like, it makes sense though. Okay, if we think about it this way, right? So, old-timey hats, okay, what were they made out of? They were made out of leather, right? Leather hats, okay? You've never made a leather hat before, it's actually quite a process, but leather hats. What's leather made from? Animal skin, okay? What if you had like the cool trinkets of just stupidly sturdy dried meat jerky of the same animal that leather came from? All I'm saying is that's cohesion in design. Anyway, welcome to stream. How's it going, everybody? I'm tired. It's coming a Simple Flips video. Sounds about right. Simple Flips has an interesting community. That's for darn tootin'. Not about pasta. True. True. Honestly, if you didn't know about it not being pasta, it kind of has a similar vibe to the featherless chicken Behold a Man from Diogenes. I think it's got the same vibe. Let's play Final Fantasy. I was absolutely gonna boot up Pokemon Leaf Green Randomizer because it's really fun. I did do like a dry run of it. I haven't beaten it, but I played it a lot. It was cool. But I didn't have time to set that up, as well as set up the tracker, as well as like make everything visible and good. So I was just like, heck it. I'll figure that out when I have the time, and I'll do that. It's the precursor to Dandy Style. Wow. That's why the song also goes Yankee Doodle Dandy. Wow. History lessons. Anyways, another cool update that you all have zero concept of, because you can't see it. I moved my green screen. Hey, look, I moved it. Basically, I just readjusted the legs and the shape of the whole thing, the size of the whole thing. It's a pretty minor change, but it provides me a little bit more room to move around. So I'm not super condensed in this infinite liminal space as it appears on stream. So it has no effect on you guys. It doesn't even fix that weird bottom left corner that I do not have the means to fix. That's just, I do not have a light positioned in this corner of my office that will reach that bottom corner. It pisses me off. Thank you for asking. But it does provide me more space to exist, and I'm a fan of that. Let's play Final Fantasy. So let's take a look at our goals. We got goals. So again, I see we need to do both Baron checks, so that's going to be huge. Getting the Baron key is going to be a lot. Liberating Baron Castle, and then defeating Baron Castle basement thrones, the Odin throne. Tower of Zot is quick and easy as long as I can find the Earth Crystal. The Magnet Cave is not bad as long as I can get some spellcasters. The Super Cannon is going to require the Tower Key. And then returning the Pan to Yang's wife will require underground access and the Pan. So we have a very key item heavy seed this time, as well as Kokol's Forge, which is the Legend Sword and Adamant. So I will need both of those key items. So this is going to be cool and also fun, and let's see how it goes. And anyways, whee! Also, I changed a setting that messes up the names of the characters, and I have no idea what that's going to look like. So we're all going to be in this together. But we're starting with Palom and Rydia. The Tower Key. Okay, so we just start with that. Honestly, I'm down for it. Plus, it looks like, whatchamacallit, Bagan is gonna be one of the moon bosses, so that's annoying. Hell yeah, Tilzillia, let's go! Scammer selling fake T-pose. Hell yeah. Get wrecked, scammer. So yeah, we're starting off with Rydia and Palom. Good spell casting. Bit of a yikes on most other qualities. I'm gonna start immediately in Damsian. We'll grab some free shit as well as a human being that I can carry along with me. Okay. Strength plus 10 inflicts berserk. That's fun. Not helpful for me, I'll be honest. It'd be funny to put it on Rosa if we also get the heroine armor. That sounds cool. Also, even kicked your ass, went back and fought those spinning square rectangle men. You're like up 7 levels. Oof. Definitely been there. And you're like, here's this side quest and it's kicking my ass, so I'm gonna level up so I can deal with it. And then you do the side quest. You're like, oh no, the main story. Rosa. So we're covered in casters again. This seed. I wonder if it's gonna be another 3 Rosa seed. Okay, we do have the tower key, so as soon as I can figure out how to get underground, that's gonna be cool. From here, let's make a stop at the Watery Pass. Grab a couple free items as well as a human being. Let's see what we got. The Gaia armor, Gungnir. If I get Kane, that's pretty huge. I don't need to equip anything until I actually intend on getting into a battle. A Dragoon helm. Dark Knight Cecil. Okay, so I'm sorry, Zessel. Zessel joined. Good buddy, Zessel. You can have this. I do actually want to give you this because I think it's funny. Let's dequip this, give you this. I want more free items, please. Also, you're granting to unlock the ability to use the mystic arts, which really don't know. Basically, break. Nice. Have fun with that. That sounds cool as heck. Let's see. Yeah, I can't equip anything to you. So we have Kydia, Zessel, Kolomu, and Kosa as our band of heroes. I have the ability to like manually set all of their names, but under the name randomization setting, I saw one that just said silly, and I was like, I'm just gonna go with that. Now I don't have to think about it, and it'll be silly. Ah, there's a chest over there, blah. Okay, Thor Rage is cool. What would be the difference between me doing it? For silly, I don't have to think. For me doing it, I have to think. And that's not one of my strong suits. Every character gets one mystic art outside of New Game Plus, and none of them are the iconic indignation, so that is disappointing. That is pretty disappointing. As someone who has no idea what you're talking about, that's super disappointing, and I'm sorry that you have to deal with that. Another spear? Dude, Kane would be super cool if he existed. However, he insists on not existing, and that is a bummer. Bahamut? Okay, I'm glad I went treasure hunting. All right, well let's keep Rydia alive as much as possible. Also, the life rod is pretty huge. I'm gonna give you this again. Kosa, I'm actually not going to give you the power staff. I'm going to give you the life staff because that's just really good. You can use it to cast the life 1 spell. And fuck you with lightning bolt from God with a long badass incantation. That sounds dope. Sorry you don't have access to that. A rune ring. I'm going to just beef out Kydia as much as possible here. We got some more treasures to get. I am gonna have to walk my happy ass out of here, unfortunately. But I think it was worth the stuff that we got. Oh, never mind, I have an exit. Let's go. And an elven bow? Oh. I made a mistake. Yeah, because I can't go down there. For soft lock purposes, it doesn't let you go there. So the problem with going through that doorway, I forgot there wasn't more cave. It makes it to where if I use the exit item I just picked up, it would just shove me right out the dungeon through the door I just came in from. So it would put me to the end of the dungeon again. So oopsie poopsie, we're walking out the long way even though I have exit. Makes you think of Quid. Same, actually. Incorrect. So, I am going to need to do a little bit of leveling with Kydia, just to make it to where she can actually use Bahamut. Just because I have it doesn't mean she's immediately powerful. She does not have the MP to use it. Probably just a lot of long-term investment. It really is. Well, Palom can be considered pretty short-term investment, I think. Palom's designed to learn a lot of really good spells quickly. Tent is cool, but I don't want to buy it. No, get out of my way. Oh, this old person. She's the worst in the game. I hate her. I hate her. Bandana. That's cool. Some cool stuff. Icebrand is nice, honestly. It's a good sword. I'm out of here. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I was gonna turn on item duplications. I want to show you guys how stupid easy it is to duplicate items. Tell is sleeping in a bed. Probably never gonna get him, I'll be honest. But yeah, I was gonna show you guys how stupid easy it is to duplicate items like weapons and shields in this game. It has to do with how empty spaces in the inventory work and how they're not actually empty spaces under certain circumstances. Like, you can underflow an empty space to become 255 of nothing. And it's so easily done that you could, it's not impossible to do it on accident. As easy as 7? I mean, I would say it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. And when you add those together, that's 6. And I think that's close enough. So I think we're pretty much there. Another Bahamut. I can sell that for cash money. Lancer's banned. Poison axe is cool. It's a really cool weapon. Hand axe is fun, relatively cheap, gives the back row bit, but I have bows, so I don't know why I care about that. This is the best weapon in the game for Dark Knight Cecil, but it sucks. It's only 30 power. I'm not buying it. It's really expensive. Oh, you mean Final Fantasy VII. I thought that was a reference to something like 7 being something easy. Item dupe in 7 is press item, cancel item, repeat. Well, a little bit more complicated than that, I suppose. Where'mst go? I'm at Eblin Castle. Let's go this direction. Let's stop at Cave of Ordeal, or at Mount Ordeals, and then head to Mysidia. This is probably the last seed I'm gonna do that has free characters, because you get so many characters early in this. Okay, Strength Ring. As soon as Cecil becomes a paladin, he's gonna be cooking. Or if I can get a good physical attacker right here, another Kydia. Well, Lancer, to answer your incredibly relevant question, this is Nydia. Nydia does also know Bahamut. It gives this, using the item gives the summon to all characters, to all callers. It's pretty good. All right, we're at the summit. I am not of a level that can do this. Yeah, so basically my plan right now, I could go to Mysidia. Yeah, I can go to Mysidia because I did find out how the whole dismissing characters works. They go to Mysidia, to the room behind the temple room, and then they just hang out there and you can go pick them up whenever you want. Dream of Oops already is coming to fruition. That'd be something for sure. We would be so frail. Okay, cabins available in Mysidia. We do get Sid. And Eddie. Okay, I don't want Edward, but I do think I'm gonna get rid of Palom for Sid. I'm sorry, Adwarg. Yeah, we're gonna drop Adwarg. I'm not even gonna take your equipment. But we do get Kidu. And I think we're gonna drop Kalamu. Because I've got the two Kidias. I've got Kidia and Nydia. My first name, yeah. This is my son Adwarg. Yeah. I don't care about your equipment. Your equipment sucks. But I took Sid because he's a good physical attacker, and also I did find that silver one. Give him the back row bit real quick. So because I attached a bow to him very briefly, that gives him the back row bit, which means even if he's in the back row, he'll deal max damage, and if he attacks an enemy in the back row, it'll still deal max damage. Also, fun fact, the way that the front row and the back row actually work in this game, it's not like increasing or decreasing your damage. All it does is it applies a flat, a flat reduction to your to your accuracy. All right, so we've got Sid, we got some level ones. I think let's take a look at who's sitting in Watery Pass. Maybe I can do this. And get some nice early stuff, and also I've got more things that I can equip to him, like Dragoon I could equip. Ninja is honestly probably better. And then I've got the karate gear, and then I've got the strength ring. Cool. So Sid's gonna be kicking ass. That's for sure. Let's see, what is it? Okay. Yeah, you only have 10 MP. That kitty is dead. Okay, Kosa's whole job is going to be keeping the party alive. In fact, Kid, you can start getting rid of those guys. Dude, Zessel has nothing going on for him right now. He just does not have... he can't deal damage to these guys. So he's just here to exist and draw attacks is the only thing he's good for right now. Kosa is going to be repeatedly using the life staff to bring Nydia and Kidia back to life as much as possible. And in fact, I think I've actually got... I've got a big bomb. I could use the big bomb, but honestly, I don't think I need to. I'll just keep defending. We'll let Kidu deal with everything. Like it's his job. Everyone's currently alive. Healing doesn't mean anything. We'll just keep going. Nice. We want them to target Zessel. Wait till we get our full party. Nydia, Kidia, Blidia, Midia, and Kumquat Johnny. Nice. Keep attacking Zessel. Okay, I can bring you back to life here in just a second. Midia is an actual Final Fantasy character? Really? Not familiar. Main bad guy for like 80% of that's why I haven't heard of it. I haven't done a single gosh dang thing with Revenant Wings. I know zero about Revenant Wings. Uh-oh. I don't want to kill him. Not unless the party's alive. I need them to get their experience so they can have MP. Uh-oh. Okay. Not dead yet. Nydia's dead. Nydia's dead as fuck. Oh, I don't have any white spells now. Come on. Okay, Milon's dead. Got him. Okay, got 8 levels on each of the Rydias. That's a pretty good boost for me. The Judge of Wings. Oh. All right, so we got 50 MP on both of them. That's enough. That's enough to cast Bahamut. Let's go. Dragoon, Coffin. Wee. Wee. Oh yeah, Bahamut might be 60 actually, you're right. Yeah, Bahamut 60. Okay. Well, that's fine. We can get out of here. Let's go do Antlion Cave. It'll get us a key item, and it will get us more experience to level up the Rydias. Because once we've got 2 Rydias that can both cast Bahamut, then we are completely cooking. Let's go here really quick and heal up. So we'll run up to the top of the castle here real quick. And we'll fill up MP just because I can. Until we get Midia and Kumquat Johnny, true. Oh, also, I wanted to ask, are you guys interested in watching Final Fantasy IV Ultima? The ROM hack of this game that adds a shit ton of new content, some of it very difficult. The rest of it just really cool and good balancing. You're down? It's a really cool ROM hack with tons of content. Diamond ring. You have a rune ring. Give you the diamond ring. Easy peasy. Okay, thunder claws, not really relevant. Okay, easy peasy. Then the change rod gives more wisdom to Rydia, so that's more magic power. Full moon, a lot of good edge stuff. So it would be nice to hopefully find edge. FF4 Ultima has all the GBA stuff, right? Maybe? I don't know if it does. I just know that it has a lot of stuff. It also has all of the, almost all of the party members accessible. Like as soon as you have the big whale, you can organize your party however you want. Love to see you fight Bracoretos. Sounds cool and fun. That's Rubicon. All right, yeah, we're fine. Can't do Bahamut, but I can do ice now. Easy. Oh, it's so easy. All right, Kitty and Nydia got a level. They should have enough MP now. Oh my god, it's the spoon. Guys, do you want to go get Edward? we can get Edward. Edward. Oh, hell yeah. Who needs Edge when you can have Adwarg? R.I.P. Sid. But that's okay, because we'll have Paladin Cecil, so he'll be bulky. Let's go fucking get him. Hell yeah, dude. Spoon. Only 255 power. Yeehaw. All right. Yeah, no, we're dropping Kidu. Take that equipment. Okay, we'll take this, get rid of that. Oh my god, we've done it. I'm gonna give you the back row bit. And then give you your spoon. And then we'll kit you up real quick. You can equip the ninja, let's go. And can you do the strength ring? You cannot do the strength ring. Which is a bit of a bummer. Give you an iron ring. All right, well that's pretty gosh dang awesome. The Spoony Bard returns, hell yeah. Shoot, I mean, we might just have the end game party already. Iron Ring's good because we need a tank. I mean, we can Paladin Cecil here pretty soon. I'm gonna sell some junk real quick. Because we need to clear out our inventory. Okay, so the Elven Bow to give the back row bit to Cecil. Endgame party you're totally down for? It's honestly, it's a really good party. Like, this shit's clean. Not quite enough on the MP. Let's do a wild encounter real quick. Just to get enough MP for the Bahamut. And then we can go crazy. Go get him, Adwarg. Hell yeah. Nice. Cool. That was enough for some levels. 3 levels on Adwarg. Oh, we're cooking. Alright, let's rest at the inn. And we have 66 and 68, so we are good to go on MP for now. That gives us a use of Bahamut each, which honestly will be enough. Time to get Adult and Paladin. We can't get Adult yet because I still need to have access to the underground, and for that I either need the hook or the magma key. But we are going to be doing some key item locations, starting with Mount Ordeals for Paladin Cecil. Then we can do Fabul, Baron Inn, the free one in Troya Castle actually. Forgot to turn off encounters. I really only need experience from the bosses I fight until I do the last bit of grinding at the very end. All right, here we go. Is Bahamut gang enough? And also Spoon. Go for it. Fucking get him, girls. Bahamut go blarg. Oh, it's so good. That's so much damage. Okay, unfortunately, I do not have the MP to do it again, and I didn't realize. I'm actually just gonna do that. And I'm gonna put out one Bahamut in the beginning for damage at the start of the fight, and then another Bahamut after the explosion. Because I'm not able to kill the Mom Bomb before it explodes. So there's one. And I'll hold off on the other one. Based and Bahamut. Yeah, dude. Dude, take 2 and call me in the morning on those Bahamut pills. In fact. All right, everybody's defending except for Edward. I'm ready to bring back to life anyone who needs it. Yikes. Okay. We'll bring back Adwarg. I can use one of my pocket lives to bring back Kidia, and then Nydia goes for Bahamut. I was not quite fast enough to get that off before the attacks were coming in, but I think we're okay. Bahamut go Blarg? There's no way that each of these bombs have more than 3,000 health. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Let's go. Good job, team. All right, now we'll go tent. And save. Driving on drugs feels so much better when they're prescription. I'm sure somebody said that. All right, we saved the game, and the double Bahamut Brigade rides again. He's fine. Not enough to kill. Yeah, you know what? Go get him, Zydia. I should be fine. Oh yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. And then honestly, I will not need more than one Bahamut for the next boss fight, so we're just gonna go right in. Worst case scenario, I have to redo that very fast boss fight, and I don't really care. This will also get us a key item. The big whale! Ah, is great. We now have access to the moon. Oh, well, good work. Good work, Adwarg. You did, you did it. Yeah, no, we have the big whale, which gives us access to the Giant of Babel and also, like I said, the moon. And then the moon gives us another character as well, another member of the party if we want. As well as access to a shop and a bunch of other moon stuff. I think so. I think so. I've gotten them on like the off-stream ones, but never a streamed one. All right, let's go have a whale of a time. Do I need to do the whale? I don't think I need to do the whale right now, because I've got so many key item checks left on the actual planet. So we're gonna come back for Big Whale. Let's start by going to Baron, because that's really close. Yeah, but what if Fusoya? Yeah, yeah, okay, what if Fusoya? Who would we get rid of if Fusoya, though? Honestly, and sad to say, it would be one of the Rydias. Because you kind of need two white mages. It's so nice to have two people that can heal and support. Getting rid of Edward would just not be great. Having Fusoya, though, would make Babel farming possible, because Fusoya gets the weak spell. The big whale! Not allowed anyone to separate Kitty and Nydia. No, I hear it. I hear it. But it would be really good. It would be really good. All right, let's find out who it is. It's Sid. Get the fuck out of here, Sid. Not interested, buddy. Widow. Just a widow guy. Fucking Mega Man beard ass. Get out of here. I don't even want your stuff. Yes, it sure does. Crap. In the sense that it's all crap in that shop. There's nothing good there. All right, coming to the moon was a mistake. I'm going back to the planet. We'll rest in the whale real quick. Wearing invisible spacesuits all the time. I'll accept that. All right, off to Baron. Ooh, Kane, huh? I did talk about how cool it would be to have a Kane. I have a lot of his equipment. But honestly, we're kind of set with what we've got here, I don't think. Oh god, it's Bahamut. Get him! Get him, Adwarg. Got him. Good job, Adwarg. Hell yeah. That Bahamut ain't going blarg. That's for darn tootin'. Oh no. Oh god, not plague. Yikes. Alright, double Bahamut. Fuck it. Get him. Get him. Get him. One is probably enough, but I've got both of them queued. Alright, we're good. Third much clearer option that Cecil can do because he's half moon man and he has the power to spread his ability to breathe in the moon through a method I can only describe as somehow. It's the hook! Alright, underground access available. We can grow up our Ridias. Fainu joined. Fainu's getting the fuck out of here. Yikes. Let's go. Oh, we're cooking, friends. And then on our way to Damsian, we're gonna make a quick pit stop up here for our free Troya key item. Because we are a very key item dependent seed right now. Every single one of our objectives requires at least one key item. Oh, okay, Vanilla, he gave us the Twin Harp. Let's do Magnus Cave, because we're literally right here. It could be anything. Oh, it's the items over there. I do want items. I do need to improve my equipment. Not with that, though. I'll sell that later. Dude, I had so much trouble with this place when I was a kid. This place sucked. So bad. Doomsday Zone from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Wild choice. I'm gonna say the Bill Nye the Science Guy theme song. Yeah, I always thought Magna Cave was really cool. I just had a lot of trouble here. My biggest pitfall in this cave was trying so hard to outfit the party to be able to have all of them be able to fight. And that was a really big mistake, because the only weapon that Cecil is able to get at that stage of the game is like either an ice spike or thunder spike. Those are non-magnetic, but they also have a power of 5. Like, they're just really bad. I think no matter what, Cecil survives this. And hopefully double Bahamut is enough to... I was right. Zessel is enough to survive. What was I talking about? Why does Dark Elf look like a meth addict with a tampon glued to his head? Because that's how he chooses to live his life, and I don't think you're in any place to judge. I don't think his life is about you, Lancer. I thought it was just going to be the one note and then silence. What is this? I don't know what this is, but it's pretty. Okay, yeah. Fall flat into the deep ravine. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway. Huh. That's a lot of damage on Zydia. On Kidia. Yeah. Alright, we'll heal up. Edward continues to attack. Nice. No double Bahamut needed. 7k experience, though, is pretty nice. Key item is... power. Can I put that on Edward? Yeah, boy. 15 strength, baby. That's huge. Her Last Breath from Phantasy Star 4. Never played the Phantasy Star games. You don't have exit, but I have the item. I'd rather save a little bit of time here. Same. Yeah, Super Nintendo on a Genesis. Also same. All right, let's grab a few key items, the ones that are available without the Earth Crystal. We'll stop by the town to see if there's anything cool in any of the shops. And we'll go from there. Okay, so far not yet. Okay, good equipment. Okay, let's give you an actual weapon. Oops. Defender is really good. We have a shield for you. There you go. Dragoon helm. Just barely better than Samurai. I have various armors for you. I can go black belt. But actually I think I want to give that to Edward. I'll give you that as well. You have strength plus 15. This is strength plus 5, vitality plus 5. So yeah, that's not better. The vitality plus 5 is fine, but that strength plus 15 is huge. So in that case, I'll give that to you instead. It's a little bit less defense, but everything else is way better. All right, we are kind of cooking. Do you have anything better for Kosa yet? The bandana is better. Get some more vitality. Karate is better. Instead of the iron ring, you've got nothing. Okay. Whoa. Stream boo. Get the fuck out. Which reminds me, Lancer, I've been meaning to do this and I keep forgetting to do this. Do you want to be a mod for the channel? I'm going to be 1000% honest with you. It's primarily just going to be able to like give you the ability to ban people, to ban the bots. Not let the power go to your head. Yeah, because like you're here 99% of the streams that I have. So I think it just makes sense. Let me see if I can just do that right here if I have to go somewhere. Yeah, mod him. There you go. Congratulations, you've been modded. If you say something in chat, you'll have a sword next to your name. Promise not to ban anyone who's an actual person unless they say a racial slur or do some equal defense. I appreciate you. This also means, hold on, let's see. Soma drops are available here for sale. That's pretty cool. Shoot me a message on Discord that just says mod, and after stream something else will happen. Nothing cool is here. I thought the shops were. It's not as cool as you think it is. Wizard is cool. I've got the money for it. You know what? Fuck it, we ball. And then I'm gonna sell a bunch of stuff. I don't want this. I don't need a second one of these. I don't want this or this. I'm gonna hold on to Gungnir just in case. Power. I'm just gonna sell. I don't want any of the arrows, but I'm gonna keep the bow. Murasame exists, but I'm gonna sell it. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be changing my party, and if I got Edge right now, I don't think I'd even put him on the team. Let's get rid of these other things I don't need. Okay, keep the back shoes. Drop the grimoire. Yeah, I'll drop the Gungnir. With that, I can also drop the full moon and the shuriken. Cool. Awesome. Well, that was really good. It was a lot of money. Instead of the karate, you can now have wizard, which will increase your, well, actually, no, hold on. Yeah, no, wisdom is the damage stat, will is the healing stat, so this is the one that Kosa wants. Oh my gosh. The rate of 19, hello, how's it going, Tall Grant? Welcome on in. Everybody give a nice warm welcome to Tall Grant and all the Tall Granters who have appeared in this chat. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello. What's going on in here? Yeah, Lancer got promoted to mod. They're here all the time and they do a great job of existing. So yeah, quick mod, do the mod stuff. Shout them out. Do it. They've got Final Fantasy emotes. We're doing a free enterprise randomizer. Having a great time. Right now we got Nydia and Kidia, the dual casting Bahamut blasters. We got Adwarg, the spoon wielder. We got Zessel, who exists, and Kosa, who also exists. You were also playing some Final Fantasy IV. Were you doing, whatchamacallit? Were you doing free enterprise as well, or were you doing something different? You want a racing club for free enterprise? That's amazing. That's so cool. Right now, my goal is to see if I can complete a seed in one stream. Doing last week's seed, I have not been doing any of those because I keep meaning to look into it to understand what I'm looking at, and then I never do. So I just kind of create my own seeds all the time. With some good times, I bet. Yeah, I just kind of run my own little preset that I just use all the time, which is the ladder standard preset on the website. And I don't think I actually change anything off of that. Is that what I think it is? It was what I think it was. Play some ladder standard back in the day. I feel like it's just a nice, I think it's a really nice, comfy, cozy rule set. Dragon, Middle Medusa, Boomerang, Lit Charm. Meh. I don't think any of that's worth it for me. Dude, I clipped that, by the way, Lancer. Rydia on Saturday was fire, 10 out of 10 hitting on Odin. Nice. I was using Rydia as my low damage whack against the alarm thingies in Giant of Babel. Oh, that's right. You have the life staff. Yeah, Lunar's not better than that. There's Odin. My problem is Odin doesn't work on bosses though, right? She cleared Sylph Cave for you. It's really nice. Heck yeah. But yeah, I used Rydia as my slap the bad guys character, basically. Slap the alarm so that I can get more of the machine dragons. And she was just incapable of actually landing a hit at any point. The ones with the boss bit she'll hit. Yeah, I don't know offhand which ones have the boss bit. Leviathan, another good option. Not quite as expensive as Bahamut. Got through the Vanishing Milan trick? Heck yeah. That sounds cool. Monsters. Should be fine. Alright, Kosa, when the hell did you get so fast? I never healed up your MP. That's a problem. Hey, thanks so much for the follow. Snuggly Hugs and Wrath. Thank you guys so much for the follow. I appreciate you all. Right now we're doing a lot of this. Right now I'm just kind of on like a quest of playing a bunch of different randomizers to find fun ones that I enjoy. Yikes. Fell asleep. Okay, hold on. We might be cooked here, friends. Yeah, no, we're cooked here, friends. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're very squishy. What else have I tried for randos? I've got, Yeah, I think I'm just, yeah, no, we're cooked. We're dead. We're dead. All right, don't open the chests. Don't open the chests. Just don't do it. What if but didn't? Let's see. So other randos that I play that I really enjoy. Did I get anything cool out of these? I don't think I got anything cool out of these. I think I can just skip all of those chests and then buy some sirens. But some randos that I play a lot, of course, the Ocarina of Time. And I just kind of want to branch out from that. Minish Cap is one that I play. Let's see. Yeah, Link to the Past and a long time ago. Pokemon randos. I have Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green queued up. I just didn't have all the stuff set up to actually display stuff on the stream. So. Oh, no, wrong way. So that's why I went back to Free Enterprise. I want to do more. Yeah, I love that tracker. It looks really good. Long poison, Odin. All right, let's heal. I've got a tent. I've got a couple. That's true. Yeah, I've done Minish Cap randomizers. I want to branch out to more. I want to do like Super Mario 64 and have fun with that one. I want to do more Pokemon randomizers and have fun with those. Oh, what else? I want to get back to Donkey Kong 64 randomizers. Worlds Collide on my radar. Isn't that Final Fantasy VI? I need to play Final Fantasy VI again because it's been way too gosh dang long since I've played that game. I've never actually beaten that game. Fun fact. I've gotten to the last dungeon, but then never actually finished it. Please stop hitting my people. No! Let my people go. Play it before you go to the rando, yeah. Alright, hopefully this just kills and I can get a bunch of experience. Yay! Cool. Not as much experience as I was hoping for, but that's okay. Oh my god! So glad I opened that chest. Well, there's the best weapon in the game. For him. Oh boy. Ooh. Fantastic. Now we're cooking. I don't think I want to do that. Because I believe you are still slower. Yeah, because I don't have cursed rings or anything. It's better, yeah. Let me go ahead and... do I want to do that? And I've got Cure 2s. I don't need to burn all of my tents right now. Yeah! Another Edward. What if we had 2 spoons? Guys, what if we were double fisting this bowl of ice cream? Imagine. Unfortunately, I forgot to turn on item duplication, so I can't do that. But it would be cool. Sorry, Ad Wars. I prefer ad blocker. Bye. Oh, exit. Nice. I don't have item dupes on. I forgot to enable that setting. I was gonna turn it on because I wanted to show how easy it is to duplicate weapons in this game, and I forgot. There is no spoon. Aw, Snuggly's got it. They figured it out. They figured out the secret. Edward deals that much damage because the spoon makes him believe in himself, not because it's an actually good weapon. It is just a regular spoon, but for some reason it just makes him believe. He awakens his latent powers of beat the shit out of people. It's way too many spoons. You underestimate the power of my utensils drawer. Play Supermarket Sweep, true. Dude, I used to be really good at navigating this tower, and I've lost the sauce. I don't have any ethers. I do have that tent if I want to use it to give Rydia that little bit of MP that she's missing. I think it's worth it, because I know where I can buy cabins. Absolutely. I am all for branching out. I do want to turn off, I need to turn off turn on, I think it's see no free is the flag, but it just turns off all the free characters you can get at the very beginning of the game. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no! Please survive. Oh my god, we're all alive. Oh no, Cecil's not alive. Alright, we're gonna summon Bahamut. People are dying. They're dropping like flies. Holy shit, Ogopogo is fast as fuck. Why is he so fast? God damn, okay. Yeah, no, we're big time cooked. Oh, those waves each do 50% of your health as damage. I forgot that it was percentile based damage. Alright, we're just gonna let this die out. He's fast because King, Queen, Evelyn are fast. That makes a lot of sense. Alright, ask a strategic question. You absolutely can. Your agility is 12. Your agility is 12. Yours is 19. Yours is 12. Yours is 15. I don't have any way to reduce. Is there a reason you did not back row Cecil? He has the back row bit. But what would the so let me ask you a strategic question, since we're all asking strategic questions here. What would the benefit be of putting Cecil in the back? Because it would put someone who's less tanky in the front. Like, I've got 4 people that I don't want in the front. And then there's Cecil. Takes less physical damage, which is how Ogo killed him. And that's true. And I guess everyone else is just dead anyways. So there is that. If Cecil and Rose are the 3 people they're carrying, true. I am very underleveled for this particular fight. Honestly, I was just hoping to be able to just Bahamut my way through everything. And if I slow down my battle speed, maybe I can cook. I've got my lowest agility in the center. Okay, the big wave is immediate. Parry. Alright, just don't kill middle Rydia. Okay, kill top Rydia. Okay, kill Kosa. Bahamut comes out. Maybe it's enough. Maybe it'll just kill him. I don't know how much HP this Ogopogo has in this location. Too much. We're alive. 6k? Okay. I don't remember how much damage I dealt, but it's over. I had 3,900. Okay, this is stupid, but I think I can do it. Let's see. I think I can. I really think I can do it. Let me cook. I'm gonna move these two. That gives strength, not agility. Maybe this. You may offer. But only because you're tall, Grant. Yeah, it'll do it. I always forget to use cover, honestly. Alright, who's first? After the Ogopogo big waves, of course. Oh my god, 1,000 damage. Okay, it was about 1,100. I forgot to do cover, because I just want to see how much damage you do. Not a lot, in fact. Very small amount, truth be told. Okay, first Bahamut comes out. This will be most of its health. Oh, that's enough. We win. Damage rolls, I guess. And then we heal up and fight again. He sure was. So that's definitely very valuable. Okay, is this a fight that I actually have to damage him on? Or is it just survive until he stops fighting me? Ow! After the second kick, have Cecil swing. Okay. Well, there's the second kick. People are dying. Oh, Edward's dead. People are dying. So many people are dying. Zazzle, just hit him. Ouch! Okay. I was trying to keep him alive, but it was not enough. Shit was getting real spicy dicey. Oh, I'm so sad that no one else on the party is getting those levels, but this does make Zazzle and Kosa very strong. Bedtime. Sounds good. You have a good night. Thank you so much for raiding over. And hey, for those of you who were here before the raid, Grand. Bam. There you go. Check them out. They're really cool. Check out Coca-Cola Express at some point. Is that also one of the presets? That sounds very familiar. The Crystal Room. A pitfall. Oh no! Shatters my kneecaps. Popular club flag set that's active. Uh-huh. I will check that out. Thank you for the recommendation. Thank you, Tall Grant. I'm hoping. We've got a really strong party, I think. Like, it's a frail party, but it's a strong party. Okay, we've launched the Falcon. Let's go rest at the inn, so I'm not consuming items to do so, and we'll see what is available in the shops, as well as for the free shit about the castle. Levian Starvale? That's something. I can sell some things like this. And this. This. Stay at the inn. I do start with 3 already. So I think I'll buy a couple more. I think that is smart. Let's go get some more free stuff. Life Soma drop is huge. Rune Axe is cool, but not really. Get some good armor for Cecil. Keep him nice and strong. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, we got so much money. Okay. Cool. Let's kit him up. Let's just make him bulky. I think that's more important. And crystal armor. Yeah, it's huge. That's super bulky. Okay, a dwarf axe. Ice armor. 40 bucks. Hop over to the other tower, collect some more free stuff, and then we will leave, save, and then see what the boss of the boss is. And we'll see if it's something we can get through. Silk Web, nice to find. Silk Web applies 2 levels of slow, so it is really valuable to find. Well, not just a bunch of junk. I had the boss of the boss, is that what I said? Boss of the castle. And we can do the dwarf castle glitch as well to get the key items, since we don't actually have to clear the sealed cave. That's Lugay. Okay. That shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Okay, I'm gonna do that just to make sure the back row bit gets put on him. Oh, that's right. You just bring him right back. You know what? I'll let you bring him back. Oh, operate him directly. That's right. Oh, I forgot all about this. That this is a thing that happens. This is how the fight works. Alright, that's fine. Sorry, Kidia. Sorry, Kidia. Oh. That's okay. We've got all those sirens. We're about to do a bunch of farming. We'll be fine. We'll get a lot of experience and everybody will even out. We do have another boss fight here, though. It's the Antlion. Okay, that's not too bad. Yang. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want you here. Already is growed up. Wish I had Sylph. Huge. A lot of good experience. Why did our colors, why did clothes change color? Probably, if I were to guess, it's probably because of how the palettes and color positions work between child and adult. So they're probably different. Alright, we're gonna start to leave, get the key item here from Luca. Dude, I know, I think about it every time, Lancer. Pink Tail, okay. Then Nydia, you do Warped to get me back into the crystal room. And this key item is the Sand Ruby. So that is the key item from the sealed temple. Unfortunately, Sand Ruby sucks because I don't want Tella. But it's still a key item, and that's so cool, I guess. You have exit? You don't have exit yet? Oh no. There we go. Now we're out of here. And we'll stop at the inn again. And now we'll do a little bit of sirening to get some good experience. so we can start really driving through some key item checks. All right, here we go. Let's put it on one of these two. Sure. And then we'll siren. There's the egg. This should be a pretty easy kill with Edward and Cecil. Yeah. There's 34,000 experience, so very easy levels right now. Got Virus, that's good to have. It's good neutral elemental spell. We'll do another one. Also, I don't think Cecil has the background bit, or the back row bit. So I'm just gonna go here and give you the Dwarf Axe, which is a ranged weapon. You can tell because of the little arrow. But we'll equip that, go back to Crystal, and he should now have full back row damage. And then let me actually also make sure that he gets it. Cool. Dwarfin. We straight up dwarfin. We were surprised by an egg that we summoned. And it just delays our turn. Alright, that is more damage. Alright, this is pretty dang good. I don't know if I don't think I'm gonna burn through all of these. But it's some good experience to get us some easy levels. Start getting everybody caught up. Psych is Osmos. Drains MP from an enemy. Alright, now we'll find out if the back row bit actually is in effect. Yeah, okay. All right, so now we are in, we have access to dealing a bunch of damage. Let's go ahead and kit him up for damage instead. Kind of like how we had him before. It sure is. Yeah, we just like almost doubled his damage with that. All right. that should honestly be good. Rosa just got, Kosa just got Cure 4. We're all like mid to high 30s. We're fine. It's time to start doing shit. I have the tower key. Let's go Tower of Babel, because I need to take out the super cannon. I don't need to care about any chests. I've pretty much got the gear that I'm going to use for the rest of the game. Interestingly enough, this is the wrong room. Do it every time. This is epic every time. I don't know who that is. I haven't gotten far enough in One Piece. I'm still in Alabasta. I have not watched One Piece in a long time. I've been too busy setting up randomizers. Okay, this is the super cannon location. Ah, it's Odin. Okay. Nice! Easy fight. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, no, that ain't happening for a long time. Alright, super cannon destroyed. Let's go up to the top of the Tower of Babel, because that is going to give me a key item. And because I need key items so desperately, I'm just going to keep working towards those goals. I need the Earth Crystal for Tower of Zot. I need the Pan. I need the Baron Key. We need all sorts of stuff. But we are 2 goals down, so that's cool. I'm gonna shove out some more experience by using the life glitch here. Rip out a Cure 4 just because we're pretty low on HP because of all of the levels that we gained from the level grinding. But now we're taking, like, no damage at all. Oh, that didn't kill. Alright. He can do it. He didn't do it. Virus should do it? Question mark? No. Dude, how much health does that dude have? Whoops. That was an accident. Well, now the Garf officer is just gonna run away. Unless we can kill him. He might be low enough on health that we can just kill him before he runs. Nope. Damn. Oh, that sucks. Unfortunately, all that effort actually did not amount to as much experience as I wanted. I burned a lot of lives on that. Ooh, Baron key. And did not get the benefit I wanted. Am I able to just exit? No, you do have to leave normally because it gets the cutscene and you get the Falcon or whatever. So let's run out of here normally. I probably could have spanned warps. That would have done it to get me out of here quickly. I don't remember if I responded to the Hyper Offense team comment, but me too. It'll be great when I start spamming Berserk on everybody. Like Edward and Cecil both getting Berserked, and then just having the two Rydias and the two Rydias just dealing damage and Kosa there for healing. Like, I would have liked to have a second healer, but double Rydia. Oh wait, no, this isn't the Falcon, this is the Enterprise. Exactly. Main thing that stopped me from doing it now is just not really being super needed. Alright, we're gonna use the Falcon, drill our way up. I don't have the magma key, so we have to do it this way. Then we can get 2 more objectives done right now through Baron Castle, which also gives us key items. So this is massive to be able to do both of these things right now. I'm gonna stop at the inn super fast. And then with the 2 objectives done, and we should get one of the key items that we need to complete another objective. So we are very close to being done. I also have that pink tail, and that pink tail can be used to get an adamant armor. Only an hour and a half in. Yeah, no, we're kind of cooking on this seed. Getting Bahamut early was kind of huge. And I think I did a lot better in this seed, managing my experience gain. Because I know on a lot of previous seeds, the early game was really rough and awkward for me, but I think I've kind of honed in my early game. I had a very special time before. Okay. Alright, let's fight this guy. Wyvern! Oh, so close. Damn. I almost got all of them done. That's fine. Zessel, you don't have life yet. Ugh. Okay. All right, let's see who this is. It is... Oh, I don't know which one this is. Oh, I think it's Mist Dragon. He does. I don't know when he does, but he does. Oh, we've done it. That's why I haven't been able to answer your question from earlier. That's why I haven't been able to use Berserk on Cecil. Because the boss just dies. Okay, don't need you. So this would be another healer. But... no. Alright, let's see what the randomized statues are this time. It's been different every time, and I love it. Nice. Naming Way and a mage. Yeah, it would be another healer, but counter argument. You're so right for this. We have both tails now. Let's save and then do basement. Yeah, I'm so glad I'm checking these chests. It's super worth it for me. I mean, the ether is nice, but... Antlion! Ouch. Hey, stop targeting the same one over and over, please. Blah. Alright, let's go ahead and cure 4. Keep everybody nice and healthy. There you go. Me too. That's why I have it as an emote in my Discord. Oh my god, the other one. Okay, there's the Bahamut popping out. Not enough. Ooh. Okay, another double Bahamut coming out. Cecil's cover, keeping Kitty alive. There we go. Bada boom. Everybody's alive and gets the experience. Oh my god, it's the pass. Heck yeah. So as soon as we complete one more objective, we can just yeet right into the final boss. We don't have to go through the moon. You don't know exit yet. It doesn't even work. Yeah, it's tail trade time. We'll get an adamant armor and then a key item. I'm gonna put the adamant armor on one of the Rydias. Probably middle Rydia. Just because of how the middle works, she's gonna be doing the most damage from there. It's over here. Please let the key item be the pan. That would be cool. Oh shit, I have to go to the underground to grab the Enterprise to do the hook stuff, because the hook is only on the Enterprise and not on the Falcon. Yeah, the item being the pan would be really good, because I can clear that nonsense super fast. All right, where are we going? Over here. Okay, here's a tail. Oh my god, it's the pan. All right, we have to whack Yang real quick. And there's the pink tail. And there's the legendary armor adamant. Still have leather armor on. Oh god. You did. Well done, Lancer. Alright, so we go back to the underground. And then I do need to get some more experience because I want to get closer to level 50 before the final boss. I can buy a bunch of sirens here, so I'm gonna do that. Oh, get out of my way. No. Oh, no. Oh, the sirens were in Eblin Castle. Oh, shoot. Let's go through Sylph Cave. They really can be. I'm not doing any of the monster in a boxes here because I don't want to deal with having to do float all the time. It's just annoying and dumb. I don't feel like it. Uh-oh, wrong way. It's all the way to the top. Me too. It's something I look forward to every seed. Groomus. A protect ring. Huge. Put that on the other one. Bada boom. And then you get the diamond ring. Hell yeah. Alright, we'll turn the pan. I unfortunately do not know what that is from, but I love that you're so excited about it. It's from, I don't know what Zork is. Nope. Nope. Ah, yeah, I never played the text type games. I couldn't get into them. I need visuals. Ooh, a siren for free. All right, we get 2 key items here. Here's the pan. Visual, says the DM. Look, you're right. The magma key is useless. Alright, I'll get rid of Thor Rage, I guess. Then we're gonna take a quick stop at the Eblin castle to pick up more sirens, because I don't have access to the spell for the D-Machine farming. So I left the hook just south of here, or this. Oops, too far. Right. Thankfully, there's 2 different ways to get into the underground. Fully glitch-free. So we're okay. Alright, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna sell a bunch of stuff, because there is a lot of stuff here that I just don't need. I only have 1 silk web, which is kind of a bummer. Then I need to rest at the inn really quick. Because we took so much damage from the, whatchamacallit, from the fire tiles. So at this point, I just need to get my levels in order. Once my levels are in order, we are done with this seed. Yeah, I do not need the hovercraft anymore. I can leave that behind. Go in here for the underground. And it's dragon farming. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, Rydia's super fast now because of the adamant armor. But that's okay. Let me see. I think I got... Did I get more experience killing it after it hatched? No, it is the same amount. So to save a little bit of time, defending and then attacking is going to be what I want to do here. Just to make sure either Edward or Cecil are the ones that attack. Or sorry, Adwarg or Zessel. Probably won't need all of these. How am I getting double experience? I don't know. Because I know I was getting 34,000 before, I'm pretty sure. Maybe after a certain, like, story point, you get more experience, but from things, or like the underground becomes stronger and gives more experience. I'm not sure. But I mean, I'll take it. I ain't gonna complain about 68,000 experience. Okay, Rosa learns white. I'd like to get the Rydias up to level 50, because then they learn Nuke, and Nuke is going to be a pretty critical damage spell for me. And as soon as they get Nuke, then we're going to go Zeromus. Imagine you can put nuclear missiles and hucking them like a football at Zeromus. That's exactly what it's like. And there's 2 of them. Alright, 1 more level and then it's time to beat the game. There we go. Okay, there's everybody gaining their levels, and the Rydia's learning Nuke. And we're out of here. So now we go to Troya, use the pass, go to the final boss, and beat the game, and it's only 10:30. So what are we doing for the rest of the night, friends? Let's rest it in inn. Very important. Please. Speed seed. Another one? I don't have time for another one. Oh, this is a speed seed. Yeah, no, it definitely was. We were very quick getting through this one. Let's see. Yeah, I only have one silk web, which is kind of annoying. You suggest that at every possible opportunity. Might as well beef out max MP. Okay. It did not max it though, which is really funny, so we're gonna do this again. We could do that. That is definitely a choice. Oh, we could start Ultima. Do you want to just do Ultima? Could do that. Went to the inn. It's incorrect. Just out of curiosity, you sell vampire. I do have a pass. Let me find it. There it is. All right, final boss time. Yeah, we can do Ultima. Ultima's cool. So one oopsie daisy I did is I did put my fastest character in the middle. And that is an oopsie daisy. Because for agility anchoring purposes, it's gonna make Zeromus fast. I'm gonna go ahead and berserk both Zessel and Adwarg. And then Koso's gonna be keeping everyone alive, and then Nydia and Kidia are gonna be throwing out nukes at every opportunity to reduce Zeromus's damage. Oh my god! It's Tessimius from Earthbound! Oh my god, that's funny. So counters with nuke here. Does Adwarg survive? No, Adwarg does not survive. And the Big Bang happens immediately, so I did successfully reduce the damage. Beautiful. It cuts the damage in half. Zessel's gonna just keep slapping out damage. Always knew he couldn't trust Tessie. Alright, hopefully Kosa doesn't die. No, Kosa's alive. I don't know if I successfully reduced the damage on that. We might just be dead here. We did reduce that damage. However, we are still in danger. Okay, Black Hole actually kind of valid here because it removes the Berserk on Zessel. Still had an attack queued though. I need everyone to move faster. Okay, I'm gonna use a Silk Web because that's gonna also trigger the nuke counter. Oh, I was too slow. Oh, we're in trouble now, friends. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so basically the way that it works is, because I looked into it a little bit, and I think I understand it now, but basically Zeromus's battle script has a step right before Big Bang where he sets his magic power to like 31 or something. I think it's 31, and then he uses Big Bang. So the idea is that you use something. There's items you can use, there's spells you can cast to make him use nuke instead, and the nuke will have the increased magic power, and then it gets reset back down to the lower point. And as long as you interrupted, it was right after the whatchamacallit, the magic power increase script thing, it makes the Big Bang do like half damage. Yes, I do need to do that, thank you. Okay. Your agility is 25, your agility is also 25, yours is 32, yours is 36, yours is 40. I don't have anything to make you a little bit bulkier. So this is probably as good as it gets. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Soma. Do I need to do the Soma dropping? I don't think I need to do the Soma dropping. I don't think he's got enough HP to need that. So we'll save with this form for this layout of team instead. I don't need to go to the inn, that's incorrect. And we try it again. Thank you for catching that. Nathaniel, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. A really nice warm welcome to Nathaniel. Appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a good time. I'm having fun. Here we go. Now with a better agility anchor. Ooh, World of Warcraft. That's fun. I used to play a lot of World of Warcraft with my gnome ranger named Coot McScoot with Dr. Wily hair. Loved him. I've been playing WoW in like 15 years. Honestly, it's probably been about that long for me too. It's been about maybe 9 years. Okay, I'm gonna back shoes on my first turn here, and then you are gonna use the crystal. And then you can use the Hermes on yourself, so you go fast. All right, here we go. You missed! Zessel, what the fuck? You're better than this! Okay, Kitty is gonna defend so that it's Kosa's turn and Kosa can heal the party. So let's see if this works. Oh, got him, Lancer, hell yeah. Oh god, Rose is almost dead. Okay, Cure 4 comes out. This tells me that I probably didn't get the black hole damage reduction. Or the Big Bang. But maybe I did. I hope I did. I did. Good. Okay. I just need to immediately wrap around back to Kosa. So we can get another Cure 4 off. This is why you want to have 2 healers. Yeah, but do really is true. Oh, nice. I've already dealt enough damage to get him down to his final phase, so we win. This was actually easy. That slight rearranging of the party and having Adwerg stay alive made a massive difference, and that fight was super easy. So, proper agility anchoring, almost doubling my damage output with 2 Berserk fighters, and being able to keep the party alive. It was huge, and that's it. That's Shuji. We're gonna check the final stats on this run, and then we're gonna I'm gonna showcase some Final Fantasy IV Ultima. The beginning of the game is gonna look pretty similar, I'll be honest, but it's gonna get funky and cool, and it's gonna have some new stuff kind of right off the bat, to be honest. And I'll show off how easy it is to do weapon duplication, because, wow. Weapon duplication. This was a very fast seed. I was very happy with how I did in this seed. I had to refight a boss a couple of times because I just didn't quite have the right strat. But overall, I think this turned out really well. All right, let's see what we got. We got some 2, baby. Let's go. 153.56. Yeehaw. We got 1/4 of all treasures in the world because I just didn't need them. And about half of the bosses. You had the pink tail. You had the sand ruby. Remember, we got that from the Dwarf Castle warp glitch. You had the tower key. Got that. I started with that. The earth crystal was on the moon. We were never getting the earth crystal. There was the hook. There was the rat tail. Twin harp. So it was vanilla. Package. Okay, so that was the Mist Village, which would have just gotten us another character, so I didn't care. It was a pan that we got. Magma key was useless. Legend was useless. Darkness was necessary. There's the spoon. Baron key. The Luca key for the sealed temple. Adamant was also on the moon. So there were some bosses I could have fought, but honestly, I think we picked a really good route. So that was awesome. That was cool and fun. Let me get rid of that. So now we... And then I think... Ooh, there we go. There's our chat. We'll get rid of this. We'll go here. And we got Ultima Plus. Okay. Let me change my stream title super quick. Cool. So we're just gonna go standard, the classic Ultima experience. I don't need to tone down the difficulty, I'll figure it out. Right? You can change it in the menu, I think. Or maybe not, I don't know. This part of the game is not really changed. So, one thing that is changed with this mod, is they said you couldn't, they have no reason to lie. Oh, okay, then I can't change it later. I didn't read. So some things that are updated with this mod, and I have beaten this once. It was a very long time ago, and there have been a lot of updates, like massive updates to the game since. But it does follow the same story. So if you're looking for like changes in major story beats, you're not going to get that. What this does do is it fixes a lot of the issues with the game, translation problems, to kind of clean that up. Adds a ton of more dialogue. It revamps a lot of the characters to make them a little more balanced. So we'll be able to enjoy that and see the cool stuff. Once we get to the point where we have the lunar whale, we'll actually be able to update our party and do whatever we want for the most part. But it's really good. There's extra dungeons, tons of new equipment, new bosses, existing bosses are updated or changed. Like, it really feels like a brand new experience. Updating your party once you have the whale with a GBA mechanic. Nice. Also, yeah, this is different.
You'll also notice the yellow line underneath of Cecil's HP. So you can now actually track your ATB gauges. You can swap between active full ATBs, similar to the GBA, I think did that. The DS version I know did that. So if you have multiple people that are filled up on ATB and ready to go, you just hit the X button and you can kind of swap between them. So you don't have to waste someone's turn if you're not ready for them to do something yet. So lots of really cool stuff. But aside from that, the story's the same. We went to Basidia, we beat up some pacifists, we took their cool rock, killed some monsters, and we're heading home. All in a day's work. One really cool thing about this mod is it adds so many things, and yet, the biggest thing they were working within was the constraints of the actual Super Nintendo. They wanted to add as much as possible to really fill out the game, but there's a lot of constraints. There's a certain amount of memory you can fit into. Some things can't run properly. They wanted this to be able to work on original hardware, and they did it. And they use every little bit of the cartridge. Like, they optimized it, they re-optimized, they really worked super hard to make this work. I'm just running it on emulator because I don't have a Super Nintendo or an EverDrive, but it's still really neat. Yeah, I've heard of that, but I've never actually been in there. I've played almost none of the GBA version. I've just played a lot of the SNES version, and then I've played all the way through the DS version like at least 6 times. So, first off, let's talk about some things. So, first major change, Dark Knight Cecil has gotten a massive rework to make him more viable. He can now dual wield weapons, which is cool. There's also more weapons and equipment that he can use. Another cool thing, and I'll show you it later. I'll show you that one later. But in the extra here, there's a separate menu for key items now, so they do not take up your inventory space. And you can also access the Fat Chocobo at any time to store stuff or pull stuff out. So you're not, not heavily limited by your inventory space, which is pretty huge. Fixed color palette to differentiate Dark Knight Cecil from Kane in terms of sprites. They did do that. Wait, they did that in the GBA version? Okay. That's pretty cool. Battle measurement is set to 1. Encounters are now toggleable, so that's cool. Fix my window color. I like the lighter blue. Also, Dark Knight Cecil now has access to magic. As of right now, he only has the Drain spell, which does use almost all of his MP, but it's a good way to get some HP back when you are using your Dark Knight skills that deal damage to you as well as to your enemies. Let's go pick up some free shit and then go to bed. Cecil's being all sad and angsty because he killed pacifists. Whatever. Cecil's being a nerd and a loser. I want to play the European version because the American version is glitchy and poo-poo. Really? That's super interesting. Oh, speaking of, so this reminds me. So so in Crash Team Racing, this is relevant, I promise. In the PAL version of that game, when you first boot up the game, it prompts you to pick a language. You can pick English, Italian, Spanish, whatever, right? Bunch of options. What the wildest oversight in the world is you can just hit circle and just exit out of that menu, just back out of it, and the game just goes, okay, and it does not load a language. So most of the text in the game is removed or replaced with just a single dash. It saves time on a bunch of cutscenes because it doesn't have to load a bunch of the text. It's just really good. They just, when they made that menu, I guess they didn't anticipate people just hitting no thank you on the language menu. So if you just cancel out of the options without selecting a language, the game doesn't load a language because it's like, well, they didn't tell me which one to load, so they're gonna load nothing, and it gives them nothing. Yes. So like the entire like title screen, like the CTR logo is there. I think the voices for like voice acting thing, that still defaults to English. But all of the text in the game is replaced with just dashes. So the one that's like the screen that's like new game, continue, time trial, so on and so forth, all of those options, there's just dashes. But that was used in the speedrun for a long time to save time because you don't have to load all of that text. It's silly and goofy. I love dumb little oversights in that game. Well, I killed innocent people, watch them scream for gods, I died in ceaseless agony, blah. Yeah, whatever, nerd. You have 2 swords. Behold, scrolling text plot. Or maybe it's not scrolling text. Maybe it's scrolling text just in like Final Fantasy 6 or 5, but not in 4. It is scrolling text. Thus, the Dark Knight Cecil was stripped of his command as captain of the Red Wings. He and the Dragoon Kane set out for the village of Mist, beyond a cave shrouded in a deep fog. The advent of the airship marked the realization of mankind's dreams, but also a new age of contest. Through its Royal Air Force, Baron soon reigned supreme. But why does the king seek the crystals? Why do monsters rapidly multiply and stir unrest? The crystals silently shed their light. Dark Knight is objectively the coolest FF class. Get over yourself. True. All right. Here's another cool thing. So we've got Kane, we've got Cecil. We're vibing. I can change where they sit. So this game is no longer limited by needing to have the whole alternating back forward, back forward. I am freed of those constraints. Also, the shadow swords that Cecil has kind of suck. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to say, you know what? This wind spear is really good. And I'm going to take that off. And I'm gonna give it to Cecil. Yay, his stats are better. Comparing Dark Knights, Leon from 2 was way worse than you, Cecil. True. Another change. So Kane's jump ability would deal bonus damage only if he was using spears. So if he was using other weapon types, it wouldn't deal bonus damage. In this, all weapon types that Kane can equip will deal the bonus damage from jumping, which is cool and also neat. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna grab an encounter. And you guys want to know what's cooler than one wind spear? The answer may surprise you. It's actually a shit ton of wind spears. So I need 2 clear spaces next to each other. And I'm going to take the wind spear and I'm just going to put it in my inventory. And I'm going to say, all right, cool. That was fun. Bye. And now I'm going to go into my equip menu. And it looks like there's nothing here. But in fact, there's a whole lot of nothing here. I think. Hold on. Did I fuck it up? I think I fucked it up. I fucked it up. All right, hold on. All right, reverse time. I haven't done this in a while, I guess. So I need to unequip this, and I actually need to put it here. So I'm going to put it on this spot. And now that I've put it here, now I run away. And now he's got nothing. I'm going to equip this. And I'm going to find a way to fuck it up again, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing, I guess. How do I do it? I did this very recently, actually. That's what it was. So I selected this spot and swapped it out with my weapon, which dropped it there. Now that I've done that, now I run away. And now you see I have 2. And now I have duplicated the wind spear. Yay! Now there's 2 wind spears. And there's another way you can do this glitch. Let me just get another encounter. And then I have these 2 spaces next to each other. So I'll set up the glitch the same way that I did. And then I'll put it in the empty spot this time, I think. Nope, never mind. I have no idea. I forgot. Basically, there's a way to underflow that empty space that I created that gives me 255 of whatever I want to put there. But what's important is now everybody has wind spears and everyone's going to deal a lot of damage, and it's cool. Now let's head to the cave. So the wind spear is the same wind spear that you would expect to find in normal Final Fantasy IV. The damage on it is reduced, but it now can use wind magic when it goes off. Also, Kain now has Brace, the same skill that Yang has, and he also has access to a couple of small
white magic spells. So he's got scan, so he can check the max HP and such of these enemies. There is now a bestiary in this game as well, which is cool and fun. What does Bane do? Bane... Or wait, no. Let's hold. Where did you see Bane? Because hold is a stun. Scan is here. Did I say Bane? I sure didn't mean to. Cecil's command Bane. Oh! So Bane. Oh gosh, what does that do? Hold on. I've got a whole fucking thing here that teaches me all about the things that things happen in Ultima. I think, oh, Bane is like a critical hit single target. It's a big damage single target attack that uses up a percentage of my max HP. That's what it is. I didn't have to find the guide. That's what it does. Exactly. And then because he has the drain spell, he can give himself back some HP for all of the Dark Knight garbage he's doing. All right, regular mist cave. Nothing special or unique about this place. Just gonna pop dark here. It's gonna deal some damage to Cecil, but it'll deal less damage than I would have taken from all of the goblins getting turns to attack. Yeah, you can. A new thing with Ultima. You can make Dark Knight Cecil. You can make Paladin Cecil revert to Dark Knight Cecil after you get to the point of the game where you get the big whale. Okay, Kane, go ahead and use scan. I want to start filling out my bestiary. I believe there's like items and rewards you can get for filling out bestiary. But also it's just really good information. Ow. Oof. Yeah, Dark Knight Cecil is pretty cool. He can deal a lot of damage. Nice, high potion, love to see it. You have characters that are like, fuck you, I'm gonna use my evil power to be a good person. Yeah. It's not the power that makes us who we are. Or it's not the powers we have that defines us. It's not the powers that we use that define us. It's how we use the powers we are given that defines us? However that quote's supposed to go, like the specific verbiage. I don't know, man. Oh, I forgot to get something from Baron, actually. After this encounter, I'm going to turn off wild encounters, and I'm going to run back to Baron and grab something. That's how we gamble on our farts and win. True. That's so true. That is how it works. He understands. Ooh, a mid potion. And some real good drops from the imps here. Miss Dragon's like, go back, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna, because I forgot to do something.
Yeah, there's free shit in the town of Baron that I forgot to grab. And there's one specific item that's not in the original game that I do want to pick up. So let's skedoodle out of here. Go back to Baron. I forgot to turn off encounters. My king is definitely not a turtle demon. Told me to bomb your village. True. I think in the DS version, it's actually just called the bomb ring. Maybe, or maybe I was a child and didn't know what signet meant. And so my thinking with signet was, obviously it's gotta be some kind of, it means bomb or weapon. It's also the bomb ring in GBA. Oh my god. All right, Cecil, just don't die. Ah, good work, Cecil. You didn't die. An arrow mote as an item that can use level 1 wind magic. All right, grab some free stuff. There's more free stuff over here. And then one of these buildings, is it this one? No. This one. Yeah, the training room. I'm gonna go up to the next floor. And hidden in this pot is the Gill Ring. The Gill Ring increases the money gained by 50%. Aside from that, it's not good. It's not a good piece of equipment, but money is cool. I know. I was like, Cecil, are you stupid? It's called the bomb ring. What do you think that's gonna do? So we have the heal item and the abilify item. They both do a similar style thing, but they heal different things. Basically what's really nice about this is heal will get rid of most of the debilitating things you don't want on your party. But it doesn't cure these things. So like blindness, silence, paralyze, sleep. I don't remember what the heart stands for. We can look it up in just a second. And then the axe is berserk. So if you've got someone who's berserked, but also like poisoned or petrified or whatever, you can use the heal and they will stay berserked, which is nice. I can go to info and check the icon key, and we can actually see that. So the skull is curse. Which one were we? The heart is charmed, which I think is this game's version of confuse. But yep. So that's that. How cool. And also the bestiary. Check out the bestiary. Wow, look at that. It's an imp. They have a mythic drop of a silver apple, which is cool. And that drop rate is exceedingly low. And then I got the float eye, they can drop cool stuff. The insectus can also drop the silver apple, which is pretty cool. I think the birds have a super rare drop chance of dropping the whatchamacallit? A wind spear. So if you want more wind spears, you can do that. Boom, 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 boom.
Let me get my free stuff. And then a magic dart is basically like a single-use version of the dancing dagger. So the magic dart's pretty cool. I'm going to turn off random encounters because I don't need them for a bit. I am strong enough, and they're just going to drain resources. Duping Winston, exactly. Much later in the game, I'll probably dupe something for a shit ton of money, so I don't have to like grind money in this game, but for right now, I just wanted to have the good weapons. Here we go. Let's fight our first boss. Is this the Esper of Mist Cave? Here we go. Let's fight the Mist Dragon, the first boss of Final Fantasy IV Ultima. Ow. I'm gonna defend so I can use scan. Expect something wild in every chest. True. Turned into mist. Oh shit. Well, here comes the counterattack. The mist gathers. Goodbye, Kane. Hello, Kane. I know, I love it. Is to teach you not to just wail on an enemy forever. However, I didn't learn that lesson as a kid. I was dumb and stupid and dumb. I didn't read. So I died to Mist Dragon a lot as a kid. The overworld is different. It's not a straight shot to Mist Village anymore. I now have to go the fuck around. You might think it's weird that I'm using a tent here. But Drakis, you might be saying. There's a scripted event. It doesn't matter. And haha, of course. You're right. Haha, silly. I am the foolish one here. Surprise. Extra boss fight. The Mist's Rage. Ow. Don't jump on me. It now counters jumps. Yay. But that's okay, because this attack does a shit ton of damage. Alright, Kane, I just need you to get another turn so you can use Scan. And then you're going to use Drain to get your HP back up. 296 HP left. No weaknesses found. This is a custom boss, custom sprite, custom script. It's pretty cool. Right? Oh god. Excuse me. Alright, go kill him, Cecil. Got that brace. Oh, it does no damage. Oh, it's so good. We'll just do Bane again. This should kill. Cool. Thank you. So there you go, everybody. There's your first true taste of Ultima custom boss fight. Wasn't that cool? There was no malice in that beast's attacks, only anger. Uh-oh. You've just committed genocide on an entire village. Who else but Cecil? That was a bomb signet. Oh. To burn. Dude, I don't know if you played the DS version at all, Lancer. Kane's voice is this like very like firm bass voice. Like it's a very imposing thing. It's pretty great. The voice acting in the DS version is honestly, it's so good. Certainly this won't give Cecil any PTSD. I mean, I like how you're worried about Cecil and not the small child whose mother just died in front of her while her village is burning to the ground. Two separate events. Uh-oh, we killed your mom. But hey, come with us. You'll be safe. Where do we find? Yeah, she sure is. Are you gonna finish the job? Yikes. He's just a child. Then it'll be easy. We're gonna fight together. We're gonna do it. It'll be great. Kane's gonna be our ally for a long time. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be super cool. It's dangerous here. You wanna know how I know? Because I put the bombs here. I put a bomb in your village. See, everything's great. Everything's fine. She should trust us. I don't know why she's being so difficult. Dead. Imagine if you needed to be able to survive that attack. Like if you game overed. You have to fight the angry dragon again. The Mist Rage or whatever it was called. Cecil's okay. Boy, I sure hope Kane's okay. Oh, she's dead. Damn. Only Rydia could summon Titan as a child outside of extreme trauma. Not yet. But you're right, it would be cool. To the inn. So super minor thing, the DS version slightly rearranged the layout of Kaipo to where the inn is a straight line from the entrance. So instead of him asking where's the inn, Cecil says like we've got to get her to an inn, and then we just walk straight through the center of town to get to the inn. Why are we playing Ultima? I should just play the DS version of Final Fantasy IV so I can talk about all the cool shit that's different from the other versions. Because it's the one that I grew up with. Look, it's the Knights from Baron. They're here to help us. The good guys. Whoopsie poopsie, Cecil. I have to kill a child. Cecil's like, what if we didn't kill the child? That's true. Big facts. I don't remember if this kills everyone. I think this kills everyone. It kills almost everyone. Ooh, damage rolls. I'd like to see if I can kill that soldier. Or the captain. Oh. Oh, that was good damage. Hell yeah, kill him. He killed himself. And I got a bunch of experience, yeehaw. 2 levels out of that. I got a Flandango? Heck yeah. Flandango is a new weapon added to Ultima Plus. It's not better than the Wind Spear. Sorry to disappoint. Yay, Rydia joined the party. Yay, har. Dude, will you, in fact, do the Flandango? What if I Scaramouche? Then, will you consider a Flamdango? Don't have anything here. I did get the leather armor. And you cannot use the Flamdango. And you can, but it's not better. So we're gonna keep you right where you are. I mean, he saved her life from those guards. That's got to count for something. I don't know, man. I agree, it's weird. But like, I don't know, man. She's a small child. What options does she have? Like, even if I can't trust this dude, he did save my life this time. So I think I might be safe enough until I can go to actual safety. Ooh, neither. Also, this is a new building. Look at this. Welcome to the magic shop. In the magic shop, we could buy summons like Rama and Shiva and Ifrit, and the Grimoire, and Stop Sand, and Magic Dart, and a Ruby Ring. Wow. I could do some money grinding and get some summons. How cool. Ruby Ring's your favorite summon? Me too. Rosa. Rosa. But again. Huh. Alright, I gotta get a Sand Ruby. So again, story. It's the same. I'm gonna sell some stuff. Maybe I can buy one of these. I'm gonna sell the Shadow Swords. I don't need them. The Shadow Armor, I don't need. The Flandango, I'll get rid of. And now I can afford one of these. I think I want to go with Rama because an upcoming boss is weak to electric type attacks. Ice and fire are also cool, but I think having the lightning damage is going to be better overall. Yay. And I can afford the Ruby Ring. How cool. Wow. I don't think buying the ruby ring was worth it, but it is cool that now I can do electric damage. Dude, they summoned Grimoire with such emotional. Grimoire is an item I've never used in my life. Ocean. Heal. It is basically just a random summon. So you can't control which summon it is, but it is free, and that's cool. Hello. Hello, old man. He also wants to get a sand ruby. Well, he wants to get to Damsian, and he needs my help to do it. Free stuff. All right, so Atella starts with a little bit more MP. He has 98 MP as opposed to the usual 90, or whatever it is that he has. He starts with some pretty decent spells, so that's cool. Rydia also has the magic. She's got Choco, she has Rama now because I used that. She starts with Ice and Sleep, and now also has Hold. So she starts with a little bit more utility than she had in the base game. Got a High Potion, a Zeus Rage, and Medusa Arrows. I don't have the ability to fire arrows, but I do now have arrows. The Mandela effect of this game. Before you replayed in 2023, remember you get the Sand Ruby, you go through a dungeon called Sand Palace, and you go to the south. That's clearly not what happens. It's clearly not even a little bit what happens. What the fuck? Well, that's not even close, dude. Don't mind me, just looking for new secrets. I didn't find any. That'll do it. That's another game I've never played. There is an archipelago randomizer for Mystic Quest. Abilify, very cool. An ether. Very valuable. And then this is normal, standard plot stuff. Tella gives us a free tent to use. It's not very good. Main redeeming quality is the music of the game is mildly funny. Final Fantasy games always have really good music. Alright, so there's a tentacle monster at the end of this dungeon, apparently. So we're gonna go beat the shit out of that. It'll be great. A Vamp Fang. Wow. Alright, we got more items to pick up. Magic Dart. A Decoy. Decoy is a new item. What is that? Oh, okay. It's the blink item. It's the illusion. A leather helmet. And a new helmet for Cecil. Yay.
And then I'm gonna put Tella in the back row. True. More free stuff on the ground. An ether. A remedy. A dead man. Use a tent if needed and save while you can. Nah. A new sword. Is that better than the wind spear that I have? No. It's 2 less power, 5 less accuracy. Is there anything special about it though? Oh. Okay. So it drains HP. Well, that's actually pretty valuable. So I think I'll put that on. The 2 less power is not a huge difference, and being able to slurp up some HP is pretty cool. Here we go. Wee. Oh, no secrets over here. That's a bummer. I was really hoping for more secrets. Ruby ring and a magic dart. Yeah, I really didn't need to buy that ruby ring, but that's okay. Silk web and Hermes. So I turned off the wild encounters. Rydia has not gained a single level. So it really is just gonna be up to Cecil and Tella to deal with this. It'll be fine. Ow. Oh, Rydia's dead. Cecil's also dead, and I'm not entirely sure of why he's dead. But he sure is dead now. Uh-oh. Okay. Cecil got an attack in to heal up. Ho ho, huge healing for Cecil. Meanwhile, Tella's tanky as fuck. It's not an octopus, it's a squid. Oh, that was almost no damage, Cecil. Come on, Rydia, don't get hit. Nice. Good job, Rydia. You don't have scan. Okay. Oh. I want Ready to get this experience. It's very important. Phenomenal. Ooh, nice crit, buddy. Let's go. Hell yeah. Come on. It's gotta be almost dead by now. Oh, well, there goes Rydia. Wind magic? Nice. Don't attack Rydia. Dude, this thing has so much health. Oh my god. $120. Let's go, Rydia. Consumable items for the win. Let's go. We did it! Rydia survives and gains a handful of levels. 3 levels. The Octomammoth's head looks like the alien from Chicken Little. You are so right. Okay, and then I am gonna take this off of you. And I don't actually care about these things. Dang. Alright, before I go and help Edward, I am gonna collect free shit from his castle. Dude, the memory is just barely there for me. I haven't watched Chicken Little in... God, so long. Like over 10 years. But I think I remember what they look like. And if I'm remembering correctly, then based on my memory, I'm inclined to believe you. Is there more shit over here? Well, I feel like this section of the castle doesn't normally exist. There isn't anything over here to get, but it's cool that it's here. There's a mid potion, there should be a peak potion as well. True. There is a high potion, if that counts for anything. It's made with high quality greens. And now tell us about To Kill a Man. You swindler! Please listen. You spoony bard. Please. Silence. I didn't. He did it. He said the thing. He said the line. Ah. Shut your mouth. Anna. She's alive. For now. This whole cutscene is voice acted in the DS version. And like I still have like in my brain like so much of it. The wording is definitely different. Golbez. Golbez is a good name, like a good evil name. It's got the vibes for sure. Oh man. After the chat for Anna. We got some 07s in the chat. Some F emojis for Anna. She's dead. Damn. One of like 3 characters that doesn't come back after dying. Sage Tella left. That's why I took her. That's why I took his weapon. Radia's like, yeah, well, you lost your friend. My mom's dead. Oh boy, Golbez sure does sound like an intimidating fellow. I sure hope they don't reveal that he was mind controlled by a mentally ill moon man. That's oddly specific. I don't know where you're getting that from, Lancer. Cecil just taking him out. You're not the only one suffering. I'm sad about bad things I do. I clearly have it worse. It really is, yeah. Both in JRPGs and in anime. I'm just like literally beating sense into somebody. If only it worked like that in real life. The sand ruby is made of the secretions of the antlion when it lays eggs. Gross. Oh, okay. Goodbye, Anna. What? Says Anna as she dies. But now we got this sick ass car. Woo! About to put out some new time trials in Diddy Kong Racing with this. Oh. I have no idea what that is. Is that an anime? Is that one of them animes? Cool, so now we have Bard. We have Edward. Edward the Bard. Edward the Bard is fine. He can use bows. And that's cool. People on social media argue about you can't complain because I have it. Oh, right. I have heard that term. All right. Oh, that's cool. We got some good stuff going on here now. I think the healing staff is probably going to just be a better option. Well, I don't know. I don't have a healer right now. I'll hold on to the healing staff because that can be used as an item to heal the party. Oh, excuse me. All right, I'm curious about something. The watchtower is badly damaged. It's not safe to go up now. Okay, never mind. We'll come back later. All right, we are fully healed up, ready to adventure. I am going to go ahead and call it for the night, though, because we're approaching midnight where I'm at, and I'm eepy sneepy, and I need to go to bed. So tomorrow night, do we want more Ultima? Or do we want, Pokemon Leaf Green Randomizer? The debut, the debut. It's a key item and wild Pokemon randomizer. So it's not just playing the game normally. It is gonna be like playing a randomizer where I start in a random town. Could even be one of the Sevi Islands. And then I have to get the key items and the HMs, and I have to get all the badges to get to the league, and defeating the champion is the win condition, so I have to get everything I need for that. The badges are not in the gyms necessarily. They could be all over the place, so I will have to be checking for items and doing that kind of fun stuff. But the randomizer is pretty cool. We could do that. We could continue Ultima. Pokemon Rando sounds fun. All right, that was my original plan. I do want to come back to Ultima and do a full playthrough, but we were already in the middle of doing a bunch of randos, so let's do that. It will be determined on whether or not I get everything set up for that, because I have to get the tracker so that could be visible. Excuse me, make sure my displays and stuff are good, and that I've got my settings sorted out so it's not a complete nightmare. But that's that. Ultima's really cool. We barely scratched the surface. This is actually a point where a bunch of cool stuff becomes available. Like here, I'll show you guys one more thing and then I'll go to bed. So I'm gonna take this fucking thing. So this is where the Antlion's Den is. Here's Fabul Castle, or not Fabul Castle. This is the mountains to get to Fabul. And then there's a bunch of these shoals. And I'm just gonna follow these around. So these shoals are completely new. Well, not these ones. So these ones will take you back to the desert. And that's cool if you want to go back to Kaipo. But I'm gonna take these ones, and these ones are new. And they can take you to this brand new cave added in Ultima. The Ancient Grotto. Isn't this place cool? It's got chests you can open. If you can get to them. It also has this. Uh-oh.
This is hell. Ow. I still don't have enough MP to use Rama. Choco Bop. Ah, good work, buddy. Did 20 damage. But yeah, so there's a bunch of enemies that will just kill you. Let me pop back into it here. I'm not sure if there's actually anything that I like have the power to be able to get at this point. This is a thing that I don't have the access to do anything with yet. Not for a long time. Let me see. I want to see if I can access those chests. Invisible path right there, but it doesn't lead me anywhere. Defeating this encounter here does grant you some cool stuff, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it for a hot minute. How do I get over there, I wonder? Oh, oh. Oh shit, monsters. All that work. I don't know if I can win this fight. I probably can't. I don't think I'm able to kill any of the things here. Yeah, I think it's just over, probably. Cecil staying nice and healthy. Edward's dead. Ow. Okay, let's attack you. So I guess Cecil staying nice and healthy, dealing a ton of damage to the bats. I don't know what it's going to do to the succubus, though. I think I might die if I attack the succubus. I don't think it matters, though, because I think I'm too slow. Well, I was definitely too slow there. But yeah, anyway, cool thing. The cave exists. It's got late game stuff. I'm tired, I'm going to bed. You guys are super cool. I'll see you later. Let's see if there's anybody live right now. We'll raid you guys over there. But we're definitely going to mess around some more with Ultima in the future. Game plan for tomorrow is Pokemon Randomizer to play around with that. But yeah, nobody's live right now for me to raid over to. So we're just going to close her out and go to bed. You guys are amazing. I will see you guys tomorrow night for Pokemon. Bye, everybody. I'll see you later. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it.